Hello and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to show you how we added $37,000 per month to an estate planning firm in the US. So these are the results that we generated. We brought them 525 leads. They invested $10,500. Their sales results were $37,400 per month, and the ROI was 257%. So I'm going to show you high level what we did, what the strategy was, where they were. So this is an estate planning firm with more than 40 years of experience, and they were doing in-person events. They would promote workshops where they would bring about 400 people per workshop. They would do at least one per month, and they would promote this workshop through radio, TV, local newspapers, and local media. Then the people arrived there. They gave them a free presentation, and they offered them a free consultation that was positioned as an audit. And then during that audit, they sell them their services essentially. Now they wanted to replicate this process online so they could reach their entire state, and they could have more scalability, because in this way they could do these events not monthly but maybe even weekly. It required much less upfront investment and much less like logistics, right? So that's what we help them do. This was the strategy that we use. So I'm going to explain this. So first, we use Facebook ads. If you see here the comparison of what local newspaper, local radio, local TV, or direct mail costs in comparison to Facebook ads can be 10 times cheaper, sometimes even more. Um, it's a lot of law firms. What we see is that they're still kind of just thinking about local, um, kind of traditional media. But if you tap into online marketing, which is what we help law firms do, you can do smart targeting, which means that your let's call it your digital billboard will target the exact people that you want for a much cheaper cost, and it will follow them around, right? Like your local billboard is not static on the side of the road, but it will follow them on Facebook, wherever they're hanging out online. So that's what we help them do. The strategy was, we'll run Facebook ads that are going to lead people to register for an online webinar. Then on the confirmation page, we're going to invite them to having a call, and then they're lead through a series of automated messages that lead them to the webinar, right? So the webinar is live, and they were doing this every single week, and everything was automated. So people register for the webinar, then they receive reminders to join the webinar, and during the webinar, they give the basically the same presentation that they were previously giving in person, and they invite them to apply. Now, uh, in their case, they were a little bit concerned, because whenever you are tapping into online marketing, like, right, you now have more reach, but it can also, the problem is that it can also decrease the lead quality. So they had some filtering in order to filter the tire kickers, or like the price shoppers, and then after this, if the person was accepted if their application was accepted, they would get to book a call with one of their attorneys. During that call, they would review their state documents, and they would sell them on their services. Now, if the person was not qualified for this step, they would still send them to another downsell, which is like an alternate offer that you can that you still have. So you still are making the most out of the leads that you are paying from Facebook. So in their case, it's very interesting, because they're targeting not people who need estate planning documents, but people who already have them. But their angle is basically, are you sure that your trust, your will, is that your documents are going to do the job that you want them to do? And that's what they call a life plan, and not just a death plan. Like, you are not just waiting for your death to find out if the documents will work or not. You are proactively protecting that legacy that you will leave to your entire family, right? And this applies to elder law as well. So Yeah, that was their entire approach. And here's what I wanted to show you. So I won't read this line by line, but just so you have a little bit more understanding, this is the landing page that we wrote for them. And this had a few iterations because, of course, with online marketing, we need to be aware of like the compliance of the advertising. So we were basically, the angle, like I said, was, are you sure that your trust documents will help you? So this was the sign up page. I remove any like identifying details from them just to keep privacy. And then their best performing ad was this one. So you will see, birds buried somewhere within your trust are likely three little words that should be removed immediately. But most people are not familiar with the language in their trust, nor the consequential words lurking inside. The three words to avoid: free of trust. So this is the text that we use for the ad. This is the headline. And then the best performing ad was a video from the founder, and I included the exact script here. So this is very valuable because this is what they actually did in order to bring these results. So in the end, what they had was a plug and play system, repeatable system, in order to bring new consultations and new clients. And what this helped them do was to transition their marketing online, so they could focus on serving their clients, serving their community, and just growing their law firm, instead of constantly promoting through workshops, in-person events, which are, of course, like very tiring for the attorneys and for the founder. So if you would like us to put something similar like this for your law firm, please schedule a call below. What I will help you do is that, for entirely free, I'm going to help you map out this process. Like, if you see, this is not cookie cutter at all. This is all. This was We created this process because we took into consideration where they were at, their messaging, their unique way that they serve clients, right? So that's what we help law firms do. We help you define what makes you unique in the market, so you are not competing on price. Then we help you put the assets in order to bring clients automatically into your firm. And then we help you put the word out, get out there, start bringing clients and optimizing the entire system. So it is as time consuming as is the least time consuming as possible for you, so you can grow your firm while still enjoying your freedom. So like I said, just apply below if you want us to create a personalized roadmap that makes sense for your market, your situation, your customer journey. And I'll see you there. Thank you so much for watching this.